I love people who have big vision, who want to help the world, whose drive is to give back. And oftentimes this happens because they've had something happen to them in their own life, whether it's with a family member or something that's happened to them. And so it feels like life or death to them. It's something where what they have to offer to the world is so important, it's consuming them. And sometimes that shows up with this imposter syndrome where they're not doing anything, right? And then sometimes there's this other piece where they're doing a lot, but they are running themselves into the ground. And so for me, what I love to do is help them to define their vision, to really make sure that they have a plan to implement it, because we can have a lot of things on our to-do list, but they don't get done. And then I want to make sure that when they're doing it, they're still taking care of themselves, because you know what? Too many of us are burning out. We're sacrificing our own well-being. And when we do that, when we sacrifice ourselves for the people we serve, we can't do it anymore. I'm one of those people who have big vision. And I have found a lot of different ways to do it. And I get so much feedback that I'm doing so many things, but they all align behind my mission. I want to help people in any way that I can. And so I'm active in my professional organization. I am an activist and a lobbyist. You know, I go and do and walk my talk. I've got a conference and I've got a podcast. And I also do consulting, and I like to speak and talk about how people can avoid burnout and really truly embrace leadership and step into it, even if they don't feel ready for it, because they have that big vision and they need to take the next steps. If people are able to sustain their careers, and that means making enough money, that means having systems that work, hiring people to help new clinicians come in and take on the reins, they get their businesses and their programs running so smoothly, they take vacations and they're able to keep doing it. They're able to take vacations, they're able to do the work because they're not burning out. They're not so exhausted that they can't do it anymore. And so it's exciting work, because here's folks who are thinking, maybe I should quit. Maybe I can't do this anymore. Maybe I have to get another job. They're thinking all these things, but you put the right pieces in place and you can do it. You can keep going.